All right, three, two, one. Yeah. Oh, my face is in the way. Hey, hi, hello, hi, welcome. I got food. I am eating in disrespect. Hi, Manya.
I am drinking coffee. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Hey! Achievement.
Hey, hey, oh, man. Food has arrived.
Food has arrived, alright.
I got some like quesadilla style taco things. I don't know. They're gonna be good. I'm gonna eat them. They're gonna get me through whatever we're about to whatever stupidity we're about to witness.
I'm getting a live demonstration of the capillary action.
The capillary action?
Yeah, capillary, sorry, not capillary. Okay.
Oesophagus?
Esophagus.
What's the difference? It's the same thing. They're the same! Alright,
yeah, so... Athens 4 hours later.
Yeah, so we're on part 14. Oh, where's our contempt counter? Let me get that. Hold on.
That was 200 something yesterday?
Up on the board.
Let's go. Also, Aaron, you're an idiot.
There it is. 278. Good God.
Nice. Good.
There's our little cow. It's necessary. Alright, we were on part 14, but these are also out of order, so I can't count from 1 to 14. So I'm just gonna have to do my best, I guess, to get it right. Oh boy. I remember her wearing her glasses, so maybe it's around here. Oh, that's 9.
Oh,
18.
God.
11. Unnamed, numbered. 12. 13. There's 14. Okay, so we made it to 14. She hasn't left... Oh, there's... I feel like the contempt counter's kind of in the way. But you might have noticed that yesterday, I was like, I'm pretty sure Erin calls herself an advocate. And you might have noticed before I flipped over to this, Erin calls herself an advocate on her main homepage.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
entitlement translator, vaccine advocate, mushroom lover, OG Facebook fighter, looks like a margarita and a pina colada. Or maybe a daiquiri. So there's that. We also have a little bit more time today, so we're gonna be able to take a little bit more time. I know I stopped Manya a little bit yesterday, but that was because I was on a time limit. I was supposed to be on another stream, so hey, I apologize.
Listen, at least I take criticism, and I hold back when needed, right? Like, not like Aaron and all that fucking mob that keeps on gang stalking and harassing Charla. Ooh, that looks nice. Tacos!
We're gonna eat in disrespect. So, yeah, is everybody here? Is everybody ready? Are we gonna go? We're gonna start with this. This is 14.
Let's go.
So with 14, we have to add another 5 because it's got lawfare, harassment, contempt, Kansas, and TRO, which I would like to remind you, this is just a hashtag. Erin doesn't have a TRO. She has a full lifetime restraining order. So there's that. But do we have anything else we need to add about anything that's happened recently? I heard Wolf and Megan were really pissy on their last stream.
Oh, God, they were so pissed. Oh my goodness. I haven't had a chance to have a look at the whole live, but yeah, it's like they have decided that to ignore the restraining orders altogether and just keep on doing whatever they're doing. So looks like it's time that the court realized that, you know, that this is not working. Some other kind of action has to be taken. So when we do like safety, right? We use different levels of controls to control risk, right? Administrative comes last for us. Like issuing instructions and all that stuff. That comes last for us. The first thing is elimination and then isolation. So, and then engineering. So, I think so that we will have to engineer something this time. And also isolation would be part of that. Elimination would be to take away all their channels, which I would prefer.
You're talking about like what would the resolution of this group look like if they were to have...
Yeah.
What could the court do to actually do anything about this? Yeah.
Yeah. Eliminate the channels and their social media accounts and isolate, either get them arrested or deny them internet access for a number of years. and then engineer, you could say, throw them in prison, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility to have only supervised internet access. But I don't know how invested the United States is in stuff like that. So I don't fucking know. I do know that Erin was losing her mind on Twitter more, trying to claim that Charla forged the $10,000 number, or that she like forged court documents. And that was summarily tossed in the trash because, like, you know, we've seen the documents, so. It's a dumb thing to lie about.
Also, so other thing that happened was that Erin made a claim that Sharla tried to ask Judge for compensation, and during when she was present, I don't know when she was present, when it was, because she skipped on her hearing. And maybe before that one, and kept saying the judge said that, oh, well, you'll have to submit your receipts because I'm not going to pull a number out of thin air, which is a fine thing. That
which is normal.
Mean, Erin, that the judge denied it. He said, present me the receipts and I will consider it. And when you skip the hearing, that's what seems to have happened. That Sharla provided the receipts and the judge awarded her a certain, number for compensation. You're just mad that now you owe money someone. So yeah, pay up.
She's mad that everybody knows that she owes Sharla a bunch of money. She's mad that everybody knows she has a restraining order, a lifetime restraining order. She's mad that everybody knows that she's in contempt. She's mad that nobody believes her bullshit at this point.
Yeah,
she's just mad.
And the thing was, and then she made this claim, oh, why would I lie about what a judge said? I'm like, do you remember you accused the first judge and Sharla of being friends, and the judge therefore being biased towards Sharla? Like, and you have been lying about this whole court case the whole time. Like,
they were all lying and saying I got kicked out of court.
Yeah, like, what do you mean that you would be dumb to lie about it? You were dumb enough to skip on your fucking hearing. What do you mean?
Well, here's the thing, though. She's right. You would be dumb to do something like that, Erin.
You
looks pointedly at the camera. I got one of those cameras on the side where I can just look.
It's so stupid. It's
like it's The Office.
Now she's saying that she's not dumb enough to go after a judge or lie about a judge when she has done that in the past. Her track record is entirely something else of what she's claiming. And then obviously Katie is a liar has decided to try and jump in and try to support her, and I'm just like,
which is also extra funny because she's out here being like, yo, I'm an advocate for vaccines, and Katie is a liar is an anti-vaxxer. Like, half of her audience are crazy conspiracy theorists.
Yeah. And this is what Katie is a liar said. Let me just read it out to you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is she so exhausted? Erin said, this is what the judge said, this is in the transcript, blah, 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 go ahead and confirm it. And I'm just like, you made the fucking claim, you need to provide evidence for it. That's not my job. And plus, you have been lying about the first judge, so you're dumb enough to skip your first contempt hearing. And Katie's a liar is like, why the fuck is she so exhausting? I guess, accountability and, demanding evidence and verification can be exhausting for liars. I guess Katie is a liar. And then she goes on, like, I couldn't with her. F no. Mayor would get a throat punch. Honey, before that, I'll sit on you, and you won't be able to move.
Katie is a liar was one of the people... Katie's a liar is one of the people who threatened to show up at court if I was going as a witness. That like she was gonna do something to me, and I was like, okay,
I'm just like, before even you get to my throat, I'm just gonna push you, and I'm just gonna sit on you, and you won't be able to move. So... you will just have a look off my throat, that's it. And then she goes on and says, not a doubt about the same for Sharla, except that she would get a few throat punches. Mayo and Chesh, in fact, all of them should mind their own fucking business. So now she's physically threatening Sharla to support Erin. And Erin's no way saying, okay, let's not talk about physical violence here.
Well, and the bonuses of... We're gonna threaten people with physical violence, blah 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 blah, because we're too stupid to be able to have a conversation. Because we should mind our own business, which again I will remind you, Erin made this my business.
Yeah, by providing her court documents to you.
Well, and the
And
other
what were
two
you
things
supposed
is,
to do?
you said at the beginning that Aaron posted something that said, hey, go and verify this, it's in the transcripts. Aaron, those transcripts aren't supposed to be public. How the fuck are we supposed to verify that, dumbass?
Yeah, you dumbass. I'm like, and also, you made the claim. You need to provide evidence for it, not us. Like, we
Oh,
don't
that's
trust you
right.
because you lie all the time.
Manya's in Australia. Let's fix this.
I'll be sitting upside. Hey, come on.
Alright, let's bite the bullet here and listen to what this stupid bitch has to say. We're at part 14 out of like 20
Okay,
odd.
let's go.
Alright, let's go.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Can't hear
What?
it.
Stop!
I
Stop!
can't hear it. I can't hear it.
You guys can't hear that?
I can't. I can't. Yeah, no one can hear it.
Oh. That's wacky. Hold on. I'll fix it. You're gonna damage my ears, though.
Sorry, I'm sorry because you kept going and going, and I was just like ah.
Boop. That should fix it. Alright, we'll put it back to the beginning.
Oh shit.
And so, I made this offer to her again. Now, she had mentioned before that she wanted my content, some of my content removed. Like the stream we did on July 19th, for example. But a lot of the things she wanted to see removed were things that had nothing to do with her. But she just
Who the fuck are you to
envisioned
decide?
that they did.
Who
That's
the fuck are
6.
you to decide that?
6 so
Like,
far.
who made you in charge of that? That's not how it works. If the code deemed it that it should go, it should go. That's it. You don't get to. That's the problem. She keeps saying that, Charlotte didn't provide me with anything. That's what she was saying before. Now it is that she did provide, but she didn't want to remove it. So she's
And
just
that Aaron
making Charlotte...
offered to remove things, but then chose not to.
Yeah.
So she reneged
Yeah,
on
like-
her agreement. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Surprise. So, and now she's surprised that, that the judge is like, fuck you. Sorry. Stuff fell. Ignore me.
So at this point, though, I made this offer to her again. And I'm like, listen, I'll remove whatever the fuck you want me to remove. I just want to end this. Enough. And I said, but I...
And again,
Enough?
she has not removed a single thing up until this point.
Nothing.
So,
And also, like, you keep telling her that you will remove whatever the fuck she wants, but you refuse when she asks you to remove something. What are you going on about? Like,
I'll remove whatever
it
you
when
want.
she
Just tell me
asks-
what you want. Oh, here's some examples of what I want removed. She
No.
never gave me anything.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Sorry, I just got distracted. My decoration fell down. I need to reinstall it.
The decoration
going.
is at a 45-degree angle.
I want to
Yes.
see you remove tweets about me. Anything that mentions my name or is about me or whatever, I like to see removed. Because, I mean, if we're going to end this, let's end this. It shouldn't be allowed to stand on one side
Oh,
but
now
not
it's
the
just
other.
the tweets?
And
I thought you said whatever the fuck. Now you are what do you say, adding conditions. Then why are you saying whatever the fuck you want?
Well, her condition is that Charla has to remove all the evidence proving that Aaron was a liar.
How is she so... Why? Why?
That-
Why should
that's her
Charlotte remove
offer.
anything?
Well, I mean,
Oh, that's
her
her
argument.
offer.
Yeah, her argument
Oh,
is
okay.
that
That's not how it works.
her offer is she's willing to remove whatever Charla asks for if Charla removes her tweets about Aaron because
not how it
Aaron
works.
Thinks
This
it's
is-
unfair that one side gets to leave their quote unquote narrative out there as opposed
They are the
to
victim.
well
And it's
so
way, and also it's way past negotiation now. It's now the
well
form
now
of
but she's
negotiation.
talking about before that.
Before.
She's also
Before
not
that.
putting out very specific dates, so we don't know exactly when she's referring to as of right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the timeline's a little bit lost in the sauce here with her, which she's doing on purpose. She could provide a proper timeline, but this is obviously sometime around August. At least, if not later than August.
Yeah.
But
She's doing it on purpose.
oh yeah.
Ow. She's doing it on purpose, sorry.
But there's also this mistake going on here, and it's kind of telling that you notice how Erin isn't asking Charlotte to remove any videos? Only some tweets.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that account that she's referring to, that Charla had, that had these tweets on it, doesn't exist anymore.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's
so,
gone. Yeah.
why
So
is your
what's the
shit still
problem
up,
now?
Erin?
Yeah. What's the problem? Now you can't make that this demand on a social media platform because number one, you refuse to appear in court, where
She's
you could have
trying to-
told the judge, "Listen, I will remove what you want, just don't hold me in contempt." She could have
She's
done
trying-
that.
Yeah, but, I mean, she could have done that, like, way earlier. I don't know if she would have gotten away with it, like, now. At the end of 2025, I don't know if there's anything, especially after negotiating with Megs and having Megs, like,
Yeah, they're
blow
not
that out of the
reliable.
water, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not reliable. And we see this constantly. As soon as she's like, "Oh, tell me whatever the fuck you want to remove," and as soon as Charlotte does, she's like, "Okay, but then you have to do this too." And Charlotte was like, "You never said that before. Why are you adding qualifiers now? After I provided you some stuff."
Well, here's the thing,
That's what they
too,
do.
right? If Charla was responding on Twitter to stuff they said, if they delete the original tweet, the replies go away.
Yeah, exactly.
In some cases.
And if they
Not in
were,
all the cases,
Yeah,
but
and-
in some cases.
yeah, and but the thing is that Charla is a victim. You are not the victim here. Simple as that. And
Well,
that
now
point of
she's-
negotiation is gone.
Well, even in by the year of our Lord 2026, Erin is sorry. I was thinking it's not Twitter that does that; it's YouTube comments that does that. If you remove the
Oh, yeah.
original comment, the replies on Twitter comments or on YouTube
Yeah.
comments do that. Sorry, I misspoke. But the thing with this here, Erin's trying to present it as if she was being reasonable in the first place.
No,
But
she
the story
was.
up until this point is her being unreasonable. So it kind of falls on deaf ears, I guess, because like if you're unreasonable to begin with, then what the hell are you even
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, nah.
So,
Nah.
she turned me down. I was like, okay, I don't know what more I can do. So, then the
That's
next thing I
because
know-
you're dumb. You could remove the content. I don't know, Your Honor. I don't know what I can do. What can I do?
I'm so dumb.
being served at work
God.
with this TRO.
Yes, served at work.
And apparently, though, she had filed it weeks prior, but they had a hard time locating me. She, for some reason, thought I lived in New Jersey and not
Oh.
upstate New York. And the only upstate New York address that I guess that she could find on me was my old address. And like,
Then why are you acting like it's weird that she's like, oh, I don't know how she got to upstate or to New Jersey instead of upstate New York. I only used to live there.
What does this have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I sold
Is
that
she trying
house back
to
in
is she trying to create a storyline that Charlotte is stalking her
2017, And
to get
I
her
sold that
served?
house in 2017. Okay.
Oh, thanks
That's not
for
even
letting
that
us
long ago. From 2023? 2017? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23? 6 years? For a house change? That's not that big of a deal. Also, side note, how old was your daughter
Why did-
when
Yeah.
you sold the house?
Also, why did you
Was
sell,
she 16?
Why did you sell your house? Why did you sell your house? What happened? You couldn't afford a mortgage? What happened?
so I haven't been there since. But
So?
the process server was able to locate my job for some reason, which I don't even know how. I never told anyone where I work.
That's their job.
Not even.
You
How
check
could
in
they
regularly
find
on your
me?
Facebook. You check in regularly on your fucking Facebook, you fucking goomba.
Even, oh my god, that's so stupid. Because you know, when you get a job, a lot of times, particularly, maybe it's different in the United States. Neither of us are from the United States, so maybe we're misunderstanding this. When you get a job at a bartender, and when you get a job in general, usually there's a background check where your information gets submitted to the police for a background check. So they would have your address, because generally, Your address is part of your banking information and the information that they check when they do a background check. Also, when you buy a house, you go through a legal process. And when you go through that legal process of home ownership and your name legally goes onto that documentation, that's public knowledge. It's publicly available information, usually.
So yeah, I don't know what she's trying to do here.
She's
like,
trying to make it
she
seem like it
wanted
was
to have-
sketchy that the server was able to find her.
That's their job, you fucking Goomba. That's what it is. It's their job.
People I was friendly with, but anyway, they found me at work, so whatever. So I get served the TRO, and I'm like, I don't know how I can leave this chick any more alone than I have been. Like, what more can I do? I've been begging her to leave me alone, but it's like as soon as it gets quiet.
Again, I will remind you, when you catch her lying, please put Trigglypuffs in the chat, as well as, if you don't have access to memberships and don't have the Trigglypuff, feel free to add a no littering sign. Yeah, she was never leaving Charla alone. She was talking about all this stuff going on as soon as it did. And again, she is now past the point of when by the time she had sent me her paperwork.
You fucking read the cease and desist on your channel.
Yeah.
What do you mean by you don't know how further alone could you leave her? Like, sorry?
Oh, IRS records as well. Yep. Right-hand Sith is correct. IRS records.
Oh, you mean tax returns and stuff?
April also says it's not a thing in a lot of places in America for entry-level jobs, meaning background checks. Well, Erin supposedly is a mixologist and was a bartender, which is, if I'm not mistaken, not an entry-level job.
Yeah.
Please leave me alone
and
to make streams about you, Erin. Yeah. Stop talking about me talking about you.
She reminds me that she's still there. And still to this day in 2026 she's
it's her fault.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. So
Yo, you don't even know where you are anymore. We're at 300, by the way. We made it to 300.
Ooh, 300, 3,000. Okay. Also, like, so. Yeah, we did say 9 million, didn't we? 9,000.
9,000. It's over 9,000! It's a meme.
Vegeta. And yeah. So the thing is that, where was I? I was somewhere and then I forgot. I got distracted. Damn it. No, hang on. I got it. This whole thing, like, about, I don't know how, like, she's blaming the victim for existing. Just for existing. Yeah. She's like, oh, she reminds me about everything. She's talking about her shit. What's your problem? Can't ignore it? You tell others to ignore it, not watch it, not read it, if they are not happy with it. So what's your problem?
She does that, so she's also a massive hypocrite, but...
And she's just tweeting. That's all she's doing.
Yep. But she's also tweeting in response. She's tweeting in response to things these people are saying, because at the time they were pulling on, like, this... pulling on her kid, her estranged ex-step-kids or whatever, and pulling in her, like, a barber that lived in her small town. And, like, you know the legal process has a process, right? So, like, even if you did stop making content about her right then and there, right? Like, let's say she gets served in August, she continues in through September, and then after September she stops and never makes another thing again. You still have to deal with the consequences of what you made beforehand. Time passing doesn't make the crime go away, particularly when it's an ongoing case.
Yeah, you don't get to decide the deadline or the timeline of things. That's what Erin keeps thinking, that she gets to decide it. You don't.
And the only thing she gets to decide is whether or not she stops. But again, even if she stops right this very second, you're still going to have to deal with the consequences of everything you've done for the past nearly 3 years at this point.
Yep.
Now, for those of you who may hear this or see this and wonder, and may even comment if there's anyone that does do that, you may wonder to yourself, why didn't I file a motion for dismissal due to personal jurisdiction? Well, I did. It was denied. Now, I knew to do that because...
was denied. So that
This
means
is
that
the
the
this
court
was
was
the
like,
motion that
no.
this is the motion that she did, was leading everybody on to think that her shit was dealt with and she wasn't gonna have to do it anymore. And then Manya prompted her to be like, "Hey, where the fuck is your the
What
fuck's
the
that
fuck happened with
motion,
your motion?
Aaron?" And then
I
she was
don't
like,
know.
"Oh, no, no, talk about it."
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because some people I know who do work in the field, and like it was not unofficial advice, but
It was not unofficial advice, therefore it was official
And you
advice.
decided to follow. And you decided to follow it. Okay.
Excuse me while I throw some Trigglypuffs in the chat here, as she is fucking
Yes,
lying.
Why the fuck you lying?
they were just
Why
giving,
the
well,
fuck
you can do
lying?
this, you can do this, you can do this, you know, you pick. So I went that route, and so I filed it, and it was flat out denied.
That should have
Which I
been
don't
your
get,
first
like, I know-
indication of where it's going. That should have been your first indication of where this is going.
I like how she's
Fucking south.
specifically not telling us why it was denied, but I'm gonna throw this one up here
Yeah.
for you guys.
You lie! You lie!
So I know
Business
I kind of get it why it was it was denied.
And it was flat out denied.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, go on.
because it's internet. It's everywhere. You can reach any part of America via the internet. Simple as that. That's why it was denied. If it had been physically in the town where you were, that would have been different. But then
Sure.
also, if you have crossed, even one of you had crossed borders of a state, it would still apply. Simple as that. Jurisdiction happens in cases of, if I'm not wrong, it's a complex thing, jurisdiction. I don't want to be pretentious and say I know when it applies. But not in this case. That at least I know. I've searched enough. Unlike Aaron.
Which I don't get. Like, I have no business in Kansas. I don't know anyone in Kansas. I've never been to Kansas.
You harassed a woman in Kansas, knowing she was from Kansas, and the reason we know she's from Kansas is because you doxed her and told everybody where she lived.
Yep. And then spread.
And now you're calling her Kansas.
Yeah.
I've never.
When you
I've,
know
ne-
that that's
I've
not
never
that-
been to
that doesn't
Charla.
Yeah. And you know that doesn't work. The court doesn't agree with you on using pseudonyms or you know circumlocutions and what did they say what do you say false names or something like that, facetious names or whatever.
Yeah.
So fictitious, sorry, my bad, fictitious names.
This is the first interaction I've had with anyone from Kansas. And Kansas thinks that they have every right to adjudicate this, so whatever.
Correct, and you just explained why. This is
Yeah.
the first time you've interacted with somebody from Kansas.
Again, you're not a lawyer. You're not qualified to be a lawyer. You know that. You know you don't understand this whole thing. And you're still pretending that you're on par with the judge to tell them how to do their job.
Even Steve knew he had to file in Minnesota.
Yeah. And for some reason, he has decided to go quiet publicly, but you, for some reason, keep going. I don't get it. I think so. I kind of get it because this is the only way she gets attention. Any kind of like attention from any other creator. If you remember the true crime stuff she did, right? No one was giving her attention but me.
Yep.
That's
Part
why.
of jurisdiction has to
She's-
do with, like, where the victim is when the crime, quote-unquote, is taking place. So in a harassment case, right, the crime is taking place in the victim's home when it's, like, an online cyber situation, right? So just because Aaron is sitting in New York, the victim, so who the crime is happening to, is in Kansas in this situation. So because the victim and the crime is taking place in the victim's home in Kansas, that's where the jurisdiction lies. It's not that complicated. Jurisdiction itself is complicated, but it's not that hard to understand when you've already got the judgment, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not the only one who did that. Out of the 11 creators, myself
Yeah.
included, in total. I know of one other person who filed the same motion. And it was denied, flat out denied. Only
Okay, so it was consistent. All right.
she was able to find a law firm. And so
Oh, okay. Whoever that was. Were we on 15
Yeah,
next?
definitely.
12. Where's 15? There it is.
okay,
Oh, wait, so a new one, so we got another 5 counts of contempt on the screen.
Holy shit.
Supposedly there's 11 creators that have gone through this, but not even all of them are willing to leave a like on her TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so sad.
yeah, so she found an appellate firm to take her appeals case to regarding the ruling,
What
the
appeal?
judgment on her motion for dismissal.
So Erin I'm counting this as another point of contempt because now Erin is talking about not just her case with Charla, but now she's talking about somebody else's case with Charla that she's not even supposed to know about. So that's a count for contempt
How do
against
you know
her,
that?
but it's also a count of contempt against this other person, depending on whether or not they have a restraining order.
Actually, I would say add 3 more accounts. You know why? Number 1, she's not supposed to know about this, right? Number 2, how does she know about this? So or is she lying and spreading?
Well,
more
we already know that
misinformation
she's lying
about
because
Charla?
she's also lying about the number of people. We know the number of people who have restraining orders and lifetime restraining orders. Aaron has one, Veda has one, Steve has one, Megs has one, Wolf has one, Renell's is in the bin. That's 5. It's not hard. She's doubled the number for some reason. Why? I don't fucking know, because she wants to make it seem like it's bigger than it is. Like, she wants to pretend that Charla is running around just throwing fucking fallacious nonsense for nothing everywhere. Like, whatevs.
Personal jurisdiction. Only by the time it came for the appellate court to hear it, the Kansas withdrew her TRO petition from the court. So the appellate court was like, well, if there's no case, if there's no originating case, then what's the point of hearing the argument? So it was just dismissed without being heard.
Right.
So that's that.
Right. You can't appeal
Why is she-
a thing that doesn't exist. Why is she touching her hair so much? I don't know, because she's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Very uncomfortable for some reason. What's going on?
Because she's fucking lying, and she's been lying for however long it's taken her to record this. She's getting more and more worked up as we're going here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did, and it was flat out denied. And I don't even know why, really. I mean, everyone who
Ask a lawyer.
We've
The judge
already
doesn't owe you
explained
any
why. We know why. You're welcome.
For 3 years, you just been saying,
Mention
I
this
don't
to
know, I
me.
don't know, I don't know. Didn't
Yeah.
you ask your lawyer friend in the bar? That lawyer friend that met you? Whom
Allegedly.
you were asking, allegedly, ask them. They would explain it to you. Oh, unless they're charging you. Because you've already had your free session in the bar.
It was more or less like, what? Like, that rarely happens, I guess. But for some reason, here we are, it happened. And again, this is just kind of sets the
happened,
stage,
it
I think,
happened.
for... I hate to come right out and just accuse a court or a judge or whatever of being biased, but
Here we go.
I don't know what else it is, because...
It's
Okay,
the truth.
this is the-
You've been harassing someone. What else could it possibly be? There must be a conspiracy.
Name
No,
that
it's the
fallacy,
truth.
guys.
You've been harassing somebody, and because you've been harassing somebody, and it's been demonstrated in court. It's not that complicated. It doesn't have to be biased. Or if anything, I've seen some of this shit that's gone on. If anything, the first judge seemed like it was biased against Charla.
Yeah, they were in your favor. A lot.
And to be clear, and there's a couple of reasons why I say this, but my main reason for saying this is because, one, none of these people had lawyers, and initially Charlotte did have a lawyer, so the judge was erring on the side of allowing Aaron and Veda to make mistakes that she wouldn't allow a lawyer to make in the courtroom, right? And the length of time that this took. And there's one other reason that I think I forget. Go on.
Also, this is argument from ignorance. Just because you
Right.
don't have the knowledge doesn't mean that knowledge doesn't exist. That's not other people's problem. That's not your victim's problem. That's not the court's problem.
Right.
That's your problem. This is argument from ignorance, and it's frankly for 3 years that's all that has been going.
Yeah.
Her excuse is like you said, Chesh, I'm dumb. Her excuse is she's dumb. It's like, okay, not our problem, bitch.
This is just crazy, and I'm just getting started. Remember, there's 11 of us. There's one of her.
There is not 11 of you.
No, there's not.
There's a
There's
one
11.
of her. There's one of
Inflating
her
numbers.
and 11 of you if we take you
Apparently.
seriously. And you're the one getting, your whole group is getting so badly harassed by this one person.
Yeah, right.
X to doubt. X to
No,
doubt.
seriously.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it
in the
disrespectfully.
stories, the accusations just get wilder and wilder. I'm gonna give you a quick little trailer,
Oh, no.
sneak peek of what it
Trailer?
is we'll be talking about. So
Oh, okay.
this is how crazy shit got. I impeached her
Again, calling her
several
crazy.
times while cross-examining her.
I don't believe you. You impeached her?
Oh, wow.
Love it when Aaron
Did the
uses
judge
legal terms
acknowledge
she doesn't
that?
understand.
Yeah, seriously.
Did you? You would think that would... You have a record of that? I would love to... I
Citation
impeached her
needed.
several times. Oh yeah, hold on, I'll drop that citation needed. I feel like that's not the word she means.
She's so, desperate, to win that she's rewriting history now. She has been rewriting history, no doubt. But, she's
It
gone
goes to 11.
just delusional. Fucking...
Yeah. I don't
Well, I
believe
think
you. I don't believe you impeached her. I don't believe you did that. I don't believe you. Since when is Aaron a part of Congress?
She insisted that we doxed her by sharing her address. I then showed a tweet of her typing out her address in a tweet to share for the purpose of hearing that one of the other respondents is planning on releasing her address, so she just wanted to beat her to the punch.
I literally watched, while I was in court, Charla played a video of Veda saying her details, her information, and phone number is in the Discord, blow the bitch up.
Yeah.
That was played in the courtroom while I was there.
Look at the fucking face. Oh my god, do not flip it.
On the other hand, we also know that they all had this information ahead of time. Why do we know? And we know the dates of this? Because they told us this. And also because Veda showed emails back and forth about it from Facebook, and she was the one who initially asked for people's fucking details.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all lied to cover up that Veda fucking asked this. So, Aaron, if you're gonna show it, actually show it.
Yeah.
But if you were gonna show this, show it in court. Whatever you showed, the court found wanting. The court said it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Again, this brings to mind. The court does not view the petitioner defending themselves from harassment and trying to stop the harassment in and of itself to be considered harassment. You're also not on trial for doxing somebody, by the way. You're on trial for harassing somebody. Those are different things. Even if she didn't dox herself, it doesn't matter. If you ran around maliciously spreading the information with malicious intent to cause her harm, you're still harassing her.
And also, it seems like you misunderstood what kind of harassment you were being charged with and what Veda was being charged with.
Sure.
And you mixed it. You
and then
mixed
the same thing with her phone number. We got blamed for her phone number getting out somehow, and I showed a tweet of her herself posting her phone
Hey, that's that thing I said.
number. Now, for granted, I think she did it as an oversight. She was posting screenshots and didn't realize her number was on it, but nonetheless, she put it out there. And
Are we back to Aaron grabbing the clip of Aaron saying, "Hey, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something"?
Yeah, also, there's... it It's not about doxing. It's about maliciously spreading someone's personal info. Even if Charla,
Right.
accidentally released a number, Beta going into a Discord server and saying that here's the number, blow the bitch up, is
Go harass
inciting
her.
harassment. Yeah, that's
Right.
inciting harassment. That's the problem, and that's where you are ignorant and you're incompetent and you don't want to learn.
And
You
you're
don't
part of
get
the
what your
problem.
charges are. You don't get what your charges are. You are strawmanning. And you're trying to avoid what actually was you were charged with, and Veda was charged with, by strawmanning.
Then her driver's license. So she was accusing us of sharing her driver's license with people and putting it on the dark web. Like, I've been on the dark web a time or two out of curiosity. I mean, who the fuck hasn't?
Oh,
But,
really?
like, so
Really? What were you doing on the dark web? I wonder. What the fuck were you doing on the dark web?
Why would you say that?
And then Charla's license turns up on dark web. Okay.
Oh, go figure. Weird.
Oh, uh-huh. I rest my case, Your Honor. God, this bitch. She's so stupid. Oh my god.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I do not understand why. I do not understand why you would unprompted say something like, oh yeah, by the way, it's just like, oh, everybody, like, this person was running around flipping knives and, I've stabbed somebody before, but who hasn't? Like, why would you say this? I have doubts that you've been in the deep web, Erin. Well, she said the dark web, not the deep web. But yeah, I think she's lying here. No. I think she's trying to, like, seem like she has internet cred that she doesn't have.
No.
This is like when she said, when I was talking about D&D ages ago, when I was initially starting to criticize her, she was like, oh, I played D&D before. And it's like, you fucking did not. Like, she's trying to be relatable, but she picks, like, the most bizarre shit to try to be Everybody doxes. No, they don't,
Aaron.
I
want to be relatable. I killed my pet mouse.
Yeah, I want to be relatable. That time, my sister choked out my grandma's cat. God, you're such a fucking weirdo.
If I go to the dark web with the intent of putting out a driver's license, like I download the Tor browser, I sign in, okay, there, I'm on the dark web. Where the fuck do I go?
That's not the dark web, Aaron. It's just a browser. Alright, so I think we've confirmed that Erin's lying about her interactions on the dark web because she just called the dark web the Tor browser.
Oh my god. This idiot. This fucking idiot.
Doxing in donuts isn't D&D.
To do that? What, how do you even do that? And furthermore, how does she find out?
How do you post something on the internet? Is that what you're asking right now, suddenly? How do you post something on the internet?
Oh my god. You don't think that Shala got a threatening email with a detail saying that, look, I bitch, I will blow you up around here if you don't stop.
I got on the dark web because I downloaded a browser and I signed in. There, I'm on the dark web. Now, how do I post things? How do I even do that?
This is comedic now. This is comedic.
It's so funny.
So comedy gold. I think so. We should make a clip of it and put it on a short on our channel. It will go viral.
Now I wish I had a TikTok account so I could leave a comment.
Right? Fuck.
What the shit? Oh my god, man.
Someone just fucking killed me.
Hold on, I put this back. Hold on. Go again. Okay, blah 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 phone number, blah blah blah.
Her phone number getting out somehow, and I showed a tweet of her herself posting her phone number. Now, for granted, I think she did it as like an oversight. She was posting screenshots and didn't realize her number was on it. But nonetheless, she put it out there.
Okay, wait.
And
here we go.
then her driver's license. So
Okay.
she was accusing us of sharing her driver's license with people and putting it on the
Again,
dark web.
fidgeting with her hair.
I've been on the dark web a time or two out of curiosity. I mean, who the fuck hasn't? But, like, so...
Okay, hold on.
If I go to the dark web with the intent...
She's like, oh, I have been to the dark web. Who the fuck hasn't? That's now again, you're generalizing. That's another fallacy. Generalizing to minimize the effect of her own, what she just admitted herself.
Didn't these people lambast Katie Joy for using the Tor browser? Saying that Katie Joy was on the dark web? You have to know what the dark web sites are when you use it. Yeah, you'd have to go to the website, Aaron. You'd have to find the inner... I swear to God, do you think she thinks that, like, Ugandan Knuckles is real? And, like, if you were to put Aaron in VR chat, do you think she would have, like, a massive existential crisis?
Oh, yeah.
What is real? What is reality?
Who am I?
I went on the
Who's
dark web
everyone?
out of curiosity. What were you curious about, Aaron? We all know what's on the dark web without having to go there. What were you curious about? Why would you say this unprompted?
I just cannot. I just
I
cannot.
just innocently was checking out the dark web because I was curious. I wanted to buy a body. I needed to buy a 16-year-old girl so people would believe my story about 7 years ago.
And I have a 16-year-old minor daughter, yeah.
Like, we know what's on the dark web. What the fuck are you? Why are you curious? What are you curious about? Are you curious about snuff films? Are you curious about CP? Are you curious about, like, trading human body parts? Like, what are you fucking curious about? I don't understand.
Yeah, why? What was the purpose? Like, what the fuck?
Because this is the kind of shit that when the police do show up at your house to to arrest you or go get you because you have a bench warrant and you have an arrest warrant. This is the kind of shit the police are gonna want to have to look at to be like, oh, what do you mean you were on the dark web? Let's take a look at your computer. Let's take a look at your fucking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a meth pipe on the table. Okay. Were you buying drugs? Were you getting meth? Is that what you were doing on the dark web?
Oh, okay. That's that was going on.
I don't fucking know. Charla is in the chat and says, for 2.5 years, I haven't been able to be on a bank account or have a debit card because all of her fucking information is out there. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Aaron needed help to traffic 2 goblins.
Oh, I see. The thread that Sean was making, I got you.
Yeah. Throwback. All right, hold on. So she's curious about the dark web or something.
But, like, so if I go to the dark web with the intent of putting out a driver's license, like I download the Tor browser, I sign in, okay, there, I'm on the dark web. Where the fuck do I go to do that? How do you even do that? And furthermore, how does she...
She's literally asking, how do you post stuff on the internet?
Are you trying to instigate your viewers to do that? Is that what you're trying to do? Or are you asking people to reach out to you to tell you how to do it so you can do it now? Is that what the intention is?
Does she want somebody to actually explain how the process of posting something on the internet works? The same way you post on any other fucking platform, Aaron. Why are you... She's trying to absolve herself of responsibility of...
By adding more bullshit.
By pretending she doesn't know how things work. It's like, well, I couldn't have stabbed him with a switchblade. I don't even know how to open it.
I don't know where to get a switchblade from.
I don't know where to get a split. I couldn't have stabbed them. I don't know anything about switchblades. They were stabbed with a kitchen knife. Like, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. It's so silly. It's so silly. God, it's dumb.
How do you even do that? And furthermore, how does she find out that it's been done? I mean,
Because people
Maybe
were
someone
calling
emailed
her
her.
fucking phone constantly. Because you put it on
Wrong.
fucking. You told her that you put it in, like, Veda put it in a Discord. Because there's consequences to your actions, Aaron, that involve other people taking actions because of the things that
On your
you've
behalf.
done.
We just saw right now Katie is a liar on your behalf, saying that she will throat punch me and Chesh and Charla.
And RNGD is correct. There are services that tell you that your information has been posted on the dark web. You can find that out. And, you know, if something weird starts happening with your bank account and your bank account gets frozen and you're like, what the fuck happened to my bank account? Like, there's ways. How could she possibly know? God damn it, Aaron.
she knows less about this shit than I do. So this was just crazy.
Nobody knows less about this shit than you do, apparently, because that's your whole defense.
The shit that the court was buying into with nothing to back it up.
You know, except for the phone records, the agent conversation, the literal you guys on stream saying you did the thing, all of the consequences that Charla has had to endure because of the things that you've done, and all of the video content, and all of the comments, and all the other stuff that we don't know about.
But it's just her word that nothing was presented in the court. It's just her
Yeah.
word. Trust me, bro, nothing was presented in the court. Yeah, right.
Sure.
trying
I
to
was there! I was there! She got handed a binder, like a 3-inch 3-ring binder, like this fucking big. And you know what I told her when I got back from court? I was like, hey, Aaron, like a little while after we had been back, I noticed that, hey, Aaron, where's that binder? You keep talking about the evidence that Charla did or didn't present in court. Why don't you show it to us? And she's never pulled that binder. I'm willing to bet that she forgot it in Kansas.
Yeah.
And so then okay, so
Oh, okay. 16? Hey.
and then she was
That's it.
insisting that all of these content creators, the Flying Monkeys, who were doing streams in support of her, they were doing that
Nobody's doing any streams in support of Charla. That's not happening.
they were doing these streams against her wishes. Like she was testifying that she asked people to not do this, to stop doing this, whatever. But meanwhile, they're doing these streams and these videos, and then there's Kansas right there in the live stream chat supporting it, and in the comments.
Well, apparently if you comment on something, you're supporting the creator.
Yeah.
Apparently. Allegedly. Apparently that's how that works.
And
Remember
Aaron
that time when Aaron said, what even is support?
And it kind of sounds like that Aaron thinks that it was a trial against Charla, not against her, that Charla will defend herself.
Right. Well, there's also seems to be this issue where, again, according to Aaron, Charla isn't allowed to exist on the internet or leave comments or correct information or say anything at all ever about anything.
Hmm.
Otherwise, what? Otherwise, what?
And that Charla controls everyone else around her.
Charla says, I did ask everyone to stop in January of 2024. The people who are ordered to stop didn't ever stop. I remember a post that I think I had seen that Charla made that was like something along the lines of, I wish everybody would just stop talking about this. Like, I wish it would go, like, I wish all of this would just stop. Which, you know, fair.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I added the other 5 for the fact that
But
this
again,
exists.
Sections.
Again, the trial is not against the streams, against the people who are talking about Charla or supporting her. It's against you and your conduct. That's what the trial is about.
And again, we're back to,
Relevant.
remember that one time that Charla came back to Twitter, said something, and then on behalf of Aaron, Southern Mutton showed up and started trying to make content off of whatever Charla said? And the only way Southern Mutton stopped is because you and I were like, hey, bitch!
Hey, hello.
The fuck
hey,
do you
bitch,
think you're
fuck
doing
off.
here?
I'm still watching Southern Mutton, by the way. I'm still watching
Keeping an
it.
eye out.
Keeping an eye out. Yes, I am.
And here's the other thing. even if there were people making content that was quote unquote in support of Charla, so what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not what the issue is. It's their conduct. It's Aaron and other like this cabals and this mob's conduct that's under question. They're not the
What?
ones with restraining orders against them.
Charla in the chat said, Aaron spent a long time questioning me about being in your chat, meaning my chat, and after an hour we pointed out it was Spackle's chat that she was talking about and not yours, but she said it was me. That does sound like Aaron's stupid to me. If that's true.
Aaron does.
Do you think
Aaron
she was
just-
lying on purpose, or do you think she was just dumb and didn't realize? Do you think somebody
Dumb.
else handed it to her? I bet you somebody else handed it to
She
her,
went-
said it was my
yeah,
chat, and
she
she didn't
went-
check. That's
No,
what I bet.
That's what she does. She went online and she asked for help. She's like,
Yep.
oh, if you can, give me stuff, blah, blah, blah. And somebody sent it to her. I bet you it was Blonde One or, Katie is a liar or Maya Nova, or one of these three, and she just didn't check it.
Imagine making so much of an ass out of yourself. Like, it's just impressive. It's almost just impressive at this point.
Yeah. It's...
Reporting it. So while she's given this, testimony, and then I cross-examine her, I'm like, so was this you asking him not to do this? Because that's not what you said. And she's like, I was never in anyone's comments. I was never in Cheshire's comments. So I produced a screenshot showing she was in Cheshire's
no,
comments
she changed
for
it.
a video.
She changed it from live chat to comment.
Yeah, there's a bait and switch happening here.
Yeah, there's a bit of
Like
switch
the first
happening
video,
here.
I think,
I
maybe
know
not
you.
the first, one of the first videos she did, or Cheshire did regarding this. And in her comment, she's supporting Cheshire talking about this in a stream and even giving her permission to talk about more of it. So I asked her, was this
Yeah,
you
she's
asking her to
talking
stop?
about. That's the down the rabbit hole. That's Katie Parker's comments. Again, that's not related to your conduct. That's Katie Parker, between Katie Parker and Charla.
That
What
was
are you
also
doing?
on the community tab, not a live stream.
And that was after Rabbit came in and started making, claims about Charla. And Charla was like, hey, listen, I'm happy to and again, Charla was defending herself. And the court said that Charla defending herself is not harassment, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, Shano in the chat says, if that's the impeachment she's grasping at, that's a next level fail. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't, this is
That's not
barely,
impeachment.
this isn't even perjury.
No, there's no perjury, there's no impeachment. It's just her putting labels on shit so that it looks like that she had valid reasons to not trust the court to do its job.
Right.
When she's not a lawyer, she's not a judge, forget she's not even a lawyer. She's
Maybe
a
she should
fucking
ask Veda.
bartender.
Veda's been supposedly learning how to be a lawyer now.
Yeah. Also, yeah, and actually Veda does seem to know what to do to shut the fuck up. Simple as that.
And she's like, oh, I guess that was in her comment section. I'm like, so you're lying. Okay, good.
No,
We're getting somewhere.
no.
You know?
That's
This is
not
okay.
how that works. That's not what lying is.
Now that is mind reading, and that is putting on intent on person, and also like acting on behalf of Charla.
Again,
Think
we also
Charla
have
really
to
said it that way.
right, and we
Really?
also have to take into consideration that this is even true in the first place. That this was the question.
Yeah.
I got
It's just
questioned by
frustrating,
Aaron. I got questioned by Aaron. Aaron was not very eloquent in her questioning.
Questioning.
Needless
Yeah,
to
okay.
say, and her questions weren't,
course.
I don't know, what's the word, good? They were not good questions. So, I'm a little bit
was with-
suspicious.
That was with Renelle also. Like, she kept asking me, oh, you said that I didn't produce receipts for my fucking GoFundMe. And you said that it was a fraud. I'm like, I didn't see any receipts. She
Yeah.
said, did you accuse me of, buying my child, raising a GoFundMe and then buying my child a Tesla? I'm like, yeah, I did say that. And she's like, oh, you didn't see the receipts? I'm like, no, I didn't see it on the GoFundMe. She's like, oh, so you mean you didn't see it? I'm like, of course, that's why
Yeah,
I said it, you bitch.
That's what I said the whole
Questioning
time.
was weird. I'm like, what do you want to say with that? What are you trying to convey to the judge, to the court with this line of questioning?
I have no idea.
That I made accusations against you? Okay. What then? Again, I am a witness. You had to discredit me in terms of what I was talking about Charla and your relationship, not you and my relationship. What the
Aaron
fuck, man?
and Veda were
break
so
some
bad at asking questions, I had to stop myself from trying to help them. I was sitting there and I just had to sit there and wait, and I had to like count in my head how long it was going to take them to ask the question, because if I did, because I wanted to be like, I think this is what you're trying to ask me.
And did you notice that at this point she's testifying on behalf of Charla here on social
Yeah.
media?
Yeah.
And Renelle also started doing that to me when I was in the witness seat.
Yeah.
And the judge had to tell her to stop doing that, not to testify on my behalf.
Lying. Also, she's accusing Charlotte of lying on the stand, which means she's accusing her of perjury. But on the other hand, part of the issue is that when somebody lies, if you ask somebody the question, for example, do you remember this? And they say no, and you have a clip of them saying that thing, that doesn't mean they lied. It means they don't know what you're talking about, or they don't remember what you're referring to. That's simple as that. So if Aaron says, you were in Chesh's side chat in November of 2024, and Charlotte says, I don't remember that, or if she asks, were you in this chat at this time? And she says, no, I don't think so. And you say, well, here you are there. And she goes, oh, okay, I guess I was. That's not her lying. That's her not remembering. Or you asking the question in a really shitty way that doesn't fucking mean that she lied.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? And that clearly demonstrates that these people don't know how courts work. They don't know how legal logic works, right? And how legal arguments work. But they will sit and criticize everything that happens inside the courtroom, as if they know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay.
No. And then came a huge lie where she admits to lying to the court, even. So in the petition, in Kansas, you have to give 2 incidents to support your need and your request for a restraining order. One of the...
Sorry, can't hear you, Chesh.
I said, oh yeah, it only takes 2 instances, by the way.
Instances, that's what it means.
Only 2 instances of harassment to be considered harassment in Kansas.
Yep.
Aaron, you just put out 20 videos. They all count as 1.
Do they? Or they're like separate 20 instances?
That's what I... Oh, yeah. That's when I said they all count as 1, I meant... Count. Yeah. I mean, like, each count as 1, yeah.
Okay.
Incident she gave was this Facebook post, because she was claiming that we were so far into looking into her and her life that we were reaching out to people in her real life.
You mean these Facebook posts? Oops, I got rid of Manya. Sorry, Manya, come back. There you are. Oh, here. There you go. These Facebook posts? Is this what you're talking about? Yeah. This Facebook post? You mean these Facebook posts of you guys reaching out to people in her real life? Are these the Facebook posts you're talking about? The court Facebook posts? The posts of court's posts. These posts?
When I covered their streams, they did say Steve was there, and you were on the panel with him, and you were in live chat when Steve was there. He's like, I don't know what to do. Please tell me what to do. What can I do, further? And asking for information about Charla. You were there. You were sitting there with Steve when that happened.
Oh, wait. You mean this?
What?
Autistic Shill for 5 Canadian. Thank you, Autistic. She says her daughter replied to me. I asked if I could do anything for her. Can you have her contact me, Autistic?
Oh,
yeah, I want to interview her.
Wait, which daughter? Because evidently she has more than one. I mean, it seems like there's 2 daughters who speak out on this thread, and then there's the daughters that she's still on good terms with or speaking with.
Hey, what's on the screen there, Manya? Can you lean in and see what Steve is screen sharing? Is that Facebook? Is that Facebook posts of them reaching out to somebody's daughter? Like these Facebook posts? It doesn't happen to be these Facebook posts that they're looking at, does it? Oh, no, it can't possibly. That couldn't possibly be that. I don't know what you mean.
As soon as Autistic Shield said, oh, her daughter replied to me, in order to make sure they get to the correct person they can use against Charla, Aaron goes in and says, which daughter? She has 2 daughters. Which one is it?
Whatever.
Whoops.
Stop lying. Why the fuck you lying?
I would play that, but it gets
Lying.
copyright struck every time.
Lying. Just clip me.
Yeah, I should. I should do that.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Unfucking. I love Christopher Walken, man. All right, keep going, Aaron. Keep digging your hole.
Let's go.
It's not what happened. Okay, so
Oh, it's not?
She has a pattern of this. She's fucked with a lot of people apparently.
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 Can I
Trust
count
me,
that
bruh.
as another count of contempt? I feel like
Yes,
that. I feel like that
yes.
should absolutely. Like, I've been being generous on not counting every single thing, but like I feel like that's an additional. I feel like we get an additional 4 here.
Yes.
That'll
Yes,
put us at, I believe, 41. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 41.
So Autistic Shield has now apologized. I think so for their conduct and all this. haven't
Yeah, Autistic Shield has moved away from Aaron and hopefully into a better
Good.
place.
Good. Seriously. Aaron
Yeah,
and-
good for them.
yeah.
All right, we've been live for an hour. Do we need to take a break? We've been live for an hour and we've covered 3 so far. We should get to the end of this one and then take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, someone sent a link to this Facebook post to one of the other creators here who was, in defense. And they shared it with us, and we went, we checked it out because this was a post from someone who I guess used to be friends with Kansas, but then like 8 years ago, this person who's a hairdresser put a post up saying, if you're friends with Kansas, just get off my friends list. I don't even deal with me. So
you just admitted that you went back 8 years to go find a post. You're trying to say that Charla lied, that you guys were so deep into looking into her shit? And now you're admitting that you were super deep looking into her shit? Oh, okay. It's nice when you admit to your crime on video for everybody.
Yeah.
I guess.
we're looking at it and we're going through the comments, we're reading the comments, and we see the pattern. We see that there's, a trail of bodies in her wake, basically, So,
That's a little bit hyperbolic, don't you think? A trail of bodies of one person that you mentioned? Oh, this is supposed to be another 3, but now it's a 4. I will remind you that this barber that she's talking about is somebody who, on the stand, while I was there, Charla explained on the stand that this barber was somebody who she watched her kids while she was doing her job at the barber shop, and these kids were showing signs of abuse. And Charla let the barber know that these kids were showing signs of abuse, and then the barber got mad, and then a couple of years later, the kid's stepdad was found guilty of abusing them. And this is publicly available knowledge that Aaron could have found and does definitively know about now that she is misrepresenting again. So I would like to point out we're back to Aaron is really weird regularly about people who are bad with kids.
Yeah.
She's not bringing that part of the information forward because that would be really inconvenient for her narrative that Charla is the one with the problem here. And Charla's the problematic person for, alerting a parent that their kids are showing signs of abuse. What a bitch.
Yeah, what a fucking bitch.
You would
Not
think
that.
that Erin would stop bringing this one up as part of her thing if she really was an advocate and really did care about kids and really did care about abuse.
It's
She
all
doesn't.
about she uses her kids as a shield, she uses other people's kids as a shield, she uses other people's kids to attack them, like she uses Katie Joy's kid, to attack Katie Joy, so yeah.
Yep.
I did comment on it. I left one comment. I'm like, listen, I'm currently going through this with
Oh,
her
so
right
you
now. Does
did-
anyone
you
have
did-
any
Went back there, okay, you did go all the way back there. Okay. Alright, so what's
advice
the
to give
problem
me?
again?
Just, help me out here. That's it. That's all I
Help
said.
me out.
So she gave this
Help me
Facebook
out.
post as an incident, really. And
It's evidence of you going back
How
8
is she-
years to instigate people in her real life. Yes, it's exactly that.
She's so desperately trying to minimize the magnitude of what she just did. That how it is exactly what Sharla, said in the court happened.
Yeah.
And
It's
she's trying
exactly
to
what it is.
reframe it,
Yeah.
reword it, minimize it. I'm like, Aaron, too late for that.
Well,
2.5
even if
years too
she
late for that.
did, it's like
It won't
reading
work.
the Reddit posts like "Am I the asshole?" and even in this person's retelling of their story, yes, you are still the asshole. And then you have to
Asshole,
start
yes.
imagining how bad it actually was because you know the person is trying to reframe it in the best way possible. And when you sound like you're the asshole, when you frame it as the best possible way to make you sound the least like an asshole, you're still the asshole. You're probably even more of an asshole.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Mind you, this was after she had already threatened to file on us, and I believe she did file on one person because I wasn't the first person to get filed on. I think it was like the third.
Yeah, because Steve was the first one.
I'm sorry, did you just tell me that you got files against you before you reached out to her family, so in response to being filed against, you did it more? I think she's wrong about the timeline here, but I mean, maybe they got to the bartender after the daughters. You know what I mean?
Probably, and after Steve, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
So we had reason to, just want to know if and how and should we defend ourselves,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you turn it into YouTube content.
Yeah.
These are different things. There's a difference between you and your friends having conversations in the background about a situation you're going through. It's another thing when those conversations are actually collusion to frame somebody for crime that you then also turn into YouTube content. You dumb person. You dumb. You're big dumb.
So, but in the petition, she explained this. So, and then she was insisting.
She's gonna share the petition information? Oh, good. Alright, so we gotta move on to 17, which I'm gonna have to scroll
she's
through
telling me
and
about this Facebook
find.
group, and this Facebook group is.
We need to take the break.
So,
break.
Yeah,
break,
we will.
break.
I'm just gonna try to find 17 before we go.
Oh, yeah.
18, 7, 4, 5, 8, 13. There's 3 twice.
Hi.
Okay, one of them is unlabeled. I'm gonna see if maybe it's that one.
Okay.
No, she's got her glasses back. Alright, well, whatever. We'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
Hi, I'm back. At least I'm back. Monty, are you there? Monty, are you back? Monty, is that you? Are you there? Hello. Hi. You there? You gonna talk? You, Monty? Are you muted? You a little crimey-wimey. Are you mentally unwell?
Yes, I was.
You having a mental breakdown.
I will if she continues with this bullshit. I'm trying so
Yo,
hard. And
I don't
that's
have
no
enough.
fun. In the end, it doesn't
It didn't
even matter.
even
What did you
didn't even matter, man.
I put my trust. I'll sing horribly till you bring me back.
Stop!
In you,
Don't. I'm working on it. All right.
I can
Shut
go.
up.
I told you till you bring me back, I will sing
Oh
horribly.
my god, Becky, look at her butt. All right, so we don't know where 17 is. So this one only gets a +1 because she didn't put any of the tags in this one. So let's see what this one says. It's also only a minute long. It's shorter than the other ones.
And so, like, I just want to be left alone. But she's continuously starting with me, instigating me, whatever. But I got to the point though where it was almost comical. So she would tweet something, and I would just.
So you're not harassed then? You think it's funny? She's clearly not harassing you, if that's the case.
Simply comment underneath it, something like, the above tweet is 100% bullshit. Or she would take like a smidgen morsel of truth and then blow it up into something completely bullshit. So then I would come in and say like, like 80% of that's bullshit. You know? And,
So this is not 17 by the looks of it.
But even that got old after a while. Because I sat there and things were not getting better. Things were not improving. She was still running her mouth and everything and selling all this shit and talking all this shit on me. So I'm like, well, my actions are not producing the desired effect. So maybe I need to switch tactics. So I decided to just swallow my pride, whatever. And I tweeted to her, I'm like, listen, just for the sake of ending this shit, tell me what you want me to do. What do you want me to remove shit? What do you want? Tell me. And she turned me down.
So you first harassed her and then you were like, oh, let's make up. Okay.
Oh, so I guess this was just a bad take that she didn't like. That was, wow, it sounds like I was being really aggressive to her. Maybe I should calm down.
You lie! You lie!
Anyway,
But
she was
also,
lying about
like,
that.
why leave it? Why leave it? Like, delete it.
13, 14, 15, 16, 10.
So-
And then it stops.
Oh, okay.
So
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, a copy, 11, 18.
So yeah,
Where's 17? 7, 4, 5, 8, 3, 3 again, 2,
Hi, my
1.
name is Erin.
Hi everyone, I'm EKC, and I'm here to ask Katie Joy a question that many of us, and especially many of her viewers and followers, really want to know. Now, back in 2000,
What's inside your butthole? Has anybody seen that but me, the little girl with the guitar? What's inside your butthole? I really want to know. Nobody, just me. All right. Well, there's no part 17, and neither of the unlabeled one or the unlabeled one is in part 17. So I guess we'll just watch 18. So there's allegedly one missing, I guess. So
Let me take a look and see. 2, 3, 4. There are 2 3s? Okay. 8, 5.
There's 2 3s and one unlabeled one that seems to be like just a take she didn't like and didn't want to use. What's in the box? What's in the box?
There is 17.
And a morsel. Did you find it?
There is 17. Yeah, it's on her TikTok. There is 17.
There's a total of 17, or there is a number 17?
There's a number 17.
Alright, link that to me. Because it's not showing up for me.
Yeah, let me see.
Did I scroll past it?
I don't know, maybe? How do I copy
Yay!
it?
Alright, Smitty got it. Smitty knew what it was. Thank you, Smitty.
Okay.
I knew somebody was gonna get the joke. I was gonna be really upset if nobody got it. That would have been so bad for me.
What did Smitty send you?
Somebody's asking if he's the one who sent me that video that I'm quoting.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I think my sister sent that to me.
Yeah, part 17 is there. How do I share it? God damn
I
it.
feel like I don't like pistachio, then why did you ask for it? SpongeBob clip would be very fitting for every time she says something along the lines of, I don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there are 2 3s,
Okay,
but they're a copy.
I just sent you the
Alright.
link.
Yeah, so it's loading.
So, in her petition, she gives a reason to why she and this hairdresser had a falling out. And her reasoning is that because the hairdresser ruined her hair years ago, and so Kansas left a bad review for her, and the hairdresser was all pissed off about it.
Wow, that sounds really petty and stupid, and a silly thing for you all to bring onto the internet, to use as to harass somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you will go to the pettiest of the issues to bring them up. To harass this woman. Okay.
This also has
Oh, she's
the
a
5,
Karen.
So she's a Karen! Oh.
So, in her petition, she gives a reason to why she and this hairdresser had a falling out. And her reasoning is that because the hairdresser ruined her hair years ago, and so Kansas left a bad review for her, and the hairdresser was all pissed off about it. Okay, but then when we went to court the first time in February, we were only there for a day, so we didn't get a chance. We didn't get to cross-examination yet. Only she gave her direct testimony. And in her direct testimony, she gave a completely different reason for this falling out. Instead, now she was saying that the hairdresser's kid went to Kansas and told Kansas about how the stepfather was being inappropriate or whatever. So Kansas then told the hairdresser.
Inappropriate or whatever?
That's not what she said, at least not while I was there. But she's embellishing the story or adding details to it. Details that she would know from having looked it up after the fact.
Also, trying to minimize what the father did. Great.
Oh yeah, of course she is.
Minimizing child abuse. Brilliant.
Yeah, of course she is. Of course she is.
Dresser told Kansas to fuck off or something, according to Kansas. Huge difference of a story, no? So when we went back in May and I was able to cross-examine her, I asked her about this. And she says her reasoning for not providing that information in the petition was because she allegedly saw what I could do with a little bit of piece of information regarding her, and she'd hate to see what I did to this hairdresser and her kids. But
yeah, she was protecting the
that
kids and herself.
That seems legit. I don't know what's the problem.
Yeah.
That's 61, by the way. You guys think we're gonna break 400?
In it now. I mean, what's the difference between now and when you filed the petition? Can I not still do?
You probably stopping would be the difference, my guy.
Right? Yeah. So it looks like you tried to make it something. You tried to bring up something petty to make her look like a Karen. So she, like, you know, as a part of your harassment campaign, and she outwitted you in court. And it was actually something so severe that you are like trying to say, and her trying to protect the children, and the information about such serious incident. You're now trying to like hold it against her for what?
And you're back to blasting and trying to like protect the child abuser, as opposed to the
she read someone's
whistleblower
report, so am I surprised that she's doing this? So
right. This is so silly.
Yeah. And she associates herself with someone like Sean.
Like, but never mind all that. That's, too much logic for the situation.
So why did you bring it up? Never mind. If it's never mind,
never mind. It's too much logic. Yeah, that's the thing these TikToks are suffering from. That's what Aaron's suffering from, guys. Too much logic.
Too much logic, yeah.
I don't have enough crayons. She's eating all my crayons. Stop eating all my crayons.
But just think about that for a second. She admitted on the stand to committing perjury to the court, because even though she was insisting that she was now telling the truth and she lied in the petition, I think it was the other way around, but that's beside the point. Either way, she was admitting to at
Hold
least
on,
one of
number
those
one.
times lying to the court.
Number one, you are saying what she put in the petition. We have no way of knowing what actually Charlotte put in the petition. You are putting it in there.
Let me
We don't have it in
see.
court.
Let me take a look-see at my, at the shit that Aaron sent me, and let me take a look-see real quick to see if
What actually
what
Charlotte
Charla
put in
put in the petition she's referring to. I might have that.
Hey, thanks, Aaron.
Thanks, Aaron.
And it's possible, let me just say, it's possible
Mhm.
that you were told that was the reason. And Charlotte just said in a petition that's not true. I'm just saying.
Possibly. There's a few options
And because
here.
Aaron is stupid and cannot comprehend English, so she just thought that Charla was lying in the petition and saying that, yeah, that's the reason, but then in court she said something else.
But with two T's.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is this?
Oh.
No, that's Reddit. How to find I've got so much fucking shit. What is this? No, something about Ron DeSantis. I should probably reorganize some of this nonsense. I should pull this up in my email. That's what I should do. Because you want to know why? I have it in my email. Why do I have it on my email? Because I emailed it to Charlotte's lawyer. Oh. Here it is. Alrighty. I believe I found it right here. So let's see if I can even find the word, hairdresser. August 28th, hearing set for September 5th. That's all official stuff. I'm not gonna read it all out, I'm just gonna skim it real quick for you guys.
Yeah.
I like that I will tell you that Charla used the word bizarre. Making bizarre accusations.
There we go, okay.
Okay, it's not there. Go to next. I should read you guys out Erin's notes because she didn't just give me her paperwork. She gave me her notes on what.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, this woman. Can I have those notes now? Because who cares? She sent it to you.
Maybe.
Her notes.
How much are they worth to you?
That I will send you sandalwood scented candles. How about that?
Oh, alright, that sounds pretty good actually.
Or actually, tell me what food you want and I'll send that to you. Food. You like food?
Wasn't there initial?
Just her notes.
I do like food. I would like to note that they do say early on their argument was that all of this was because of Katie Joy, and she said like her first TikTok post was about like, oh, it's like Katie Joy, blah 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 blah. There's nothing about Katie Joy in here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So on social media they've been saying bullshit, is it? Oh okay, I see.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about a hairdresser.
See, I told you. This is just her word.
Oh, here we go. I found it.
Please see. What does it say?
Social media where a former hairdresser had told her friends and family to block me after I left a bad review when she nearly ruined my hair.
So that's just
several of her
telling about...
friends who I've never met, made comments on it. And some people I haven't seen in 40 years ago in high school made comments on it about me being troubled and needing help. So, yeah, that's not what Aaron said, that it says in the petition. It doesn't say that their beef came from that and that alone. It says that they went on to a... It just doesn't have the details about what their falling out was.
You're just talking about one instance, about what an example of what the problem is amongst them.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Or like what spawned,
right.
or what initiated the Facebook post, or like that. This is not what Aaron is saying that it is at all.
Exactly.
Like, not even close.
Aaron is stupid. Aaron does not understand English.
A former hairdresser had told her friends and family to block me after I left a bad review when she nearly ruined my hair. You know, both of those things could be true, right?
True at the same time, yes.
She could have ruined her hair and also this, and she could have left review and also this. Just because she didn't give you all the details in a thing that isn't about giving all of the details, a petition doesn't give all of the details. That's what the court part is for.
And again,
Aaron.
Like, and it looks like the court's like, okay, that doesn't matter.
Right.
That's not the issue.
Yeah, so you didn't prove that she lied. Again, we're back to Aaron did not prove that anybody lied. Good job, Aaron.
She doesn't understand English.
You're a fucking idiot.
God, this fucking woman.
I think this is it. And since you were trading, let's here you go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a stream, and I'm gonna, oh my God. I'm gonna do a stream, and I'm gonna rip it apart. Yes. Yes. You send me page 1238. Ah, okay. Here we go. Bootyful, bootyful, bootyful. Beautiful. So
womp 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 womp.
Yes.
If Manya Chesh doesn't share, you could always send her lavender scented candles. That's terrorism.
Yeah, that's terrorism. Chesh, tell me what snacks you want or what candles you want. I'll send them to you.
All right. Well, let's finish off with what Aaron has to say here, as she completely misrepresents this.
And it doesn't matter if you put it in a petition or you say it up in a stand. It's still perjury if it's a lie.
But it wasn't a lie, and you didn't demonstrate that it was a lie. Good job.
Erin, you keep saying you don't understand why code does this, why code does that. You don't know what perjury is, you fucking asshole. And you don't even know how to prove a perjury. So stop using terms that you don't know what you're talking about.
How about that indictment you brought up initially? You like what?
Indictment?
Yeah, that's what she said. She said that she didn't say she got her in perjury at the beginning, remember?
Oh.
She said she indicted her.
Oh my God, does this...
Yeah, if you send me lavender stuff, it's an anti-goblin hate crime. Ashley's correct.
Understood.
I point that out. It goes nowhere.
Of course it does, because it's a nothing burger.
Because it's not
because
perjury,
you made it up.
Because that's not and that's not perjury.
Manya, I need you to do this for me. Do this for me. Facing the other way. Switch your hands. No. Yeah, there you go. It's fucking nothing!
Oh my God. That's not what perjury is. And you know that you're not a lawyer. You don't know how law works, and you still kind of use these like terms. You can say that that's not what you were expecting in court, and that came out of nowhere. But you cannot use these legal terms like perjury and stuff, because that's, number one, the court has not acknowledged that, and it's not been proven in court. And
this
you're
isn't
not a lawyer.
nom. There are rules.
Yeah, this is not EKC people suck like YouTube channel. That's court. Okay.
God, she's embarrassing. So yeah, she misrepresented it, and it's not what it says, and that's a lie, and maybe she forgot that I had this, and I could just pull it up and see what she said. So yeah.
What? What the? So,
Okay.
meanwhile, I provide receipts for everything I say, for all my claims. I tell my...
Bitch, you haven't provided a single receipt so far, but you mean in court you do?
Oh. Meanwhile, I provide receipts for everything I say, for all my claims. I tell my story according to the receipts, even.
Okay.
So yeah.
Uh-huh. The court didn't buy your bullshit. Oh, she's so sad. Oh, yes, very sad. Anyway.
There's so much more to this.
But wait,
and
there's
I'm going
more.
to get to that. I'm going to end this series of videos, though. This will be like the first installment. Then
Oh, so you're gonna do more of these. You have the intent of doing more contempt. I'm gonna say that saying out loud that you intend to do more contempt is also contempt, and also would be considered, like, threatening to continue to harass the person you're not supposed to harass. So I'm gonna count that as 2. The internet proved that was a lie? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to invoke your kryptonite. It wasn't a threat using Aaron's logic.
after this will be everything leading up until just after the trial, maybe. So look for those in a couple days. But
if you have those receipts, how come you haven't, like, even if she had receipts, she hasn't shown them. She hasn't made any cohesive video that demonstrates, like, what she's saying is true. She doesn't have a cohesive timeline. She hasn't written up a script in a way that these even... If you didn't know anything about anything that was going on, these TikToks make no sense, and they're out of order. So, like, this is you get so lost in the sauce so fast. It's completely nonsensical.
I'm going to put these up in a minute, but I just want to wrap this up with one more thing. I know that a lot of people, I know that if I was hearing this, I would be sitting there thinking, yeah, right.
That was exactly what I was going to bring up when I said the judge seemed like the judge was more in your favor than Charlotte's, because just saying that this shit has happened seems unfucking believable until you start looking at all of it.
Yep.
You must have done something. I mean, there's no way.
Oh,
this
we
would happen
believe
if you
victim
really
here.
You already admitted that you did shit, though.
Yeah.
didn't do anything
Oh my
wrong.
God.
I would be thinking that. I'd be sure of it.
Well, you're
All I
dumb.
can say is just wait and see, because
Oh.
we really didn't. And now
That's a call
I think
to
it's
action.
important, though, too. So, in her petition, she gives a reason to why
Okay, that was a weird cutoff, but okay. And here's 18,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna add another 5 to. So we're at 370.
Holy shit. Are we
So,
gonna
yeah,
cross
I think it's just important to point out that
400?
Maybe.
people are allowed legally to be shitty to one another, to not want to befriend them.
No, they're
okay?
not.
Sure,
It
You're not allowed
depends.
to harass someone. And
Right,
she is doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
Yeah, what do you mean by shitty? Like, that's super
Yeah.
vague on purpose. Like, yes, you can be an
You're
asshole
trying
to
to
somebody.
minimize your behavior.
But,
Again,
yeah.
it's either minimizing or strawmanning. That's what's happening here.
Mhm.
if some people may think it's asshole. I'm not going to argue with you. It's, everyone has their
Yes.
own version of asshole.
You're an asshole. You're also an adjudicated harasser.
Okay. But it's still
Uh-huh.
legally allowed. And so we're not talking about, like,
No, it's
I
not.
know people,
It's clear.
there will
The court told you no. You're not legally allowed to do that. What the fuck are you doing?
Correct.
Again, you're not a
Your
lawyer.
behavior has
Not-
been tried by a court, and the court has decided your behavior is illegal. Particularly the contempt part.
Why are you relitigating your, why are you relitigating your case on social media? Like
be undoubtedly some people who hear of something I said or did and be like, ooh, I don't know. And that may be the case, fine. But it's not illegal. It doesn't constitute legal harassment. That's my whole point.
You didn't even define harassment in your videos. Was her whole argument this entire time of trying to tell this story to be like, she's literally doing an Am I the Asshole? She's literally just made an 18-part TikTok series saying, "Am I the asshole?" And the resounding answer is yes, you are the asshole.
Yeah.
But now she's like, okay, I'm the asshole, but it's not illegal. Oh, you're insane, Aaron. You're pants on head. How do you not choke on your cereal in the morning and die? I don't know. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Right to be an asshole if I want to be. Okay? And
no, you don't. Stop picking your nose.
The fact that this went real life. Okay?
You already did that!
Look at her face. Oh my god. She's so mad now.
Bro, is it going real life to bring on somebody's estranged stepfamily to bring them onto YouTube? Is it real life to come, like, write about my mom in your court documentation? Is it going real life for you to send me your court documentation? I'm not talking about getting dragged to court.
Is it real life to go and look for someone's, stepdaughter and, try and find out the exact stepdaughter that you can weaponize against Charla on your social media? Is that real life?
Is Aaron the a-hole? Yes, no. What are the options? There's, yes, no, if I'm remembering correctly. There's yes, no, there is no assholes here, which is N-A-H, and, they're the asshole? What is that one? T-T-A-H? No, that's not right. Yes, they're the oh, no assholes here. No, I did that one already. Yes, you're the asshole. No, you're not the asshole. I think there's a they're the asshole.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm gonna make it an option anyway. Alright, start the poll. You guys vote. You guys let me know. No, there's no turtle. There's no space. There's no space for turtle. Alright, keep going, Aaron.
Went to court. Oh, and it was almost entirely bullshit, is what's got me angry.
Almost entirely bullshit.
Almost.
Well,
okay, so there was some shit in there. Okay.
That's just like your opinion, man. The court has a different opinion than you, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the court's opinion is more important than yours.
Okay? Not that she had a problem with it. I don't care. And in fact, all of these flying monkeys who do all these streams about me, I'm not upset about that. In fact, I want them...
She is, in fact, very upset about that. She is very angry.
You are very angry.
In fact, I want them to do it more, because the only thing I fear more than...
So then, that time where she said we were harassing her and doing stuff because of Charla was all a lie and all bullshit.
So why do you bitch on Twitter? Why do you bitch on Twitter? Like, what's the problem? Okay, whatever.
being talked about negatively is not being talked about at all. So I'm all for that.
Uh-huh.
It's going real life and taking this to court that I have a huge problem with. And then, on top of all the shit I said in the very beginning,
That's your problem, Erin. You don't get to decide how people talk about you or how people deal with you and your shitty behavior. You don't get to dictate that.
In these videos, she literally described anybody critiquing her and talking about these videos that she's now encouraging and wants people to talk about was like harassing her as part of like a court case on quote unquote on behalf of Charlotte. So, but now she wants it. Why? So she can weaponize it in court against Charlotte? Too late. And also that didn't work. Or is it because you want more people to talk about this because you view that as a third-party way to keep harassing Charlotte?
Puts it over the top. But so I have no doubt that people will just be really convinced or sure that I must have done something.
You admitted you did things. You said them in these videos. God.
Oh my god.
I didn't.
At least she's coming to that realization now
slowly. Fact, to this day, no one can point to something I said and did that would constitute as legal harassment. Not even the court.
The court said that
Not
you
even the-
reminded them of a mob of people outside of somebody's house.
So she's throwing Veda under the bus. She's saying that if the court is talking about whatever they talked about Veda and Aaron in their fucking summary judgment, it's all Veda and nothing her. Is that what she's doing now? Throwing Veda under the bus? Okay.
How about nobody can point to anything at all, can they?
Autistic Shill
just
for
did.
5 Canadian.
There
Thank you,
we go.
Autistic. She says her daughter replied to me. I asked if I could do anything for her. Can you have her contact me, Autistic? Because I want to interview her.
Wait, which daughter? Because evidently she has more than one.
Is that you,
I mean,
Aaron?
it seems like there's two daughters who speak out on this thread, and then there's the daughters that she's still on good terms with or speaking with.
Here is one exact instance of you doing that, and here's the follow-up to it. Oh, whoops, I got rid of Mania again. Sorry, Mania. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm not used to having you, like... you're on a thing instead of, like, just ingrained into the situation. Where did it go? Now I'm lost again. All right, there we go. Hold on. Is it this one? Is it that one? Is it this one? Is that Aaron? Mania, can you read that? Can you see? Is that Aaron? Is that Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
me too.
Me
What
too.
is this? Oh, this is harassment. It's against the law. Call the police and get a paper trail. Ask for copies of what she's said to people. If she keeps it up, she can get in a lot of trouble. This Charla person is now harassing me and my moderators 6 years ago. This Charlotte person is now harassing me and my moderators. Who the hell is this complete whack job? Me too. If anyone can offer myself or Steve McRae any advice or assistance, I would be most appreciative. I understand if you'd want to keep anonymity, so to not trigger her interest in you again. I'm sorry, unfortunately, she's my legal parent. Oh no, here is another instance of you, Aaron, setting up and looking for help and assistance. Assistance to do what, Aaron? I wonder. Nobody can point to 2 instances. There's 2 instances. How, you want more? You want another instance? Hold on, I got you. We're looking at it. It's on the screen. Right now.
This. Oh, okay.
This is that thing that you're saying nobody can show.
The court added things into the file that weren't even applicable. In fact, they got something so fucking wrong from the testimony that, and they
Then
clearly
appeal.
stated that this,
Then you could have appealed.
was something.
Yeah, she
No,
never appealed.
And you could have appealed then, you fucking moron.
I wonder why she didn't.
If there's something, yeah, because maybe 1, she doesn't understand how court works. Simple as that. She doesn't understand how court works, and 2, she doesn't understand how court works. That's why. Because it was fine from the start, and that's what happens when you appeal. You can talk about how the judge took a logic or a logic in testimony, or even in evidence presented. You can talk about whatever has been presented in the court. You can't add anything new, but you can talk about what was already presented.
100 people said Aaron's the asshole.
Yeah, there we go.
100%.
That they wait upon in their ruling. It's crazy. I'm going to get to that in the next installment, though, because to know now that
we will wait.
So wrong. So yeah.
Right.
Anyway, that's it.
Well, at least she's admitting that the court did in fact rule against her. She does in fact have a lifetime restraining order and has now been found in contempt. She just disagrees with the court.
Now,
yeah.
Look for the next installment in a few days. Thanks for watching.
In a few days. So it's been 2 days. What the fuck?
Oops.
Okay.
So in her.
There we go.
Are we done?
So,
Are we done?
so yeah, that's all of them.
Oh, okay.
So,
not bad.
So, very bad, actually. So, I guess Erin is planning on doing more contempt in the future. She's gonna do a part She's gonna do another string of videos like this, and if it's as good as these ones were, it's gonna be as much of a clusterfuck. These are a clusterfuck.
Yep.
Like I don't know what to tell you guys. This she doesn't know how to be cohesive in saying what she's trying to say and writing a story in a way that makes there's no timeline, there's no like she's jumping all over the place, she's crossing her hairs, she's getting things confused with other things, she's not presenting anything, and it's hard to follow. Like if you didn't know what was going on, you wouldn't be able to follow this story.
Yeah.
Tom in the chat said something earlier that I wanted to bring up. I just didn't want to interrupt what we were already looking at. And it was, what does she get out of this? What does Aaron get out of this? I think what Aaron is looking for is anybody. She is desperate for anybody to believe her bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Because if people believe her bullshit and encourage her, it helps her maintain this illusion in her mind that her story and the way she tells it is true in a way that absolves her from responsibility.
And that she is intelligent in some way. Yeah. Because she's so insecure in her own abilities. She needs internet to validate it for her, so yeah.
She's so insecure. She's so insecure. She's so insecure she can't even wear her glasses, which are glasses that she picked out for herself.
Yeah.
Like, it's... it's bizarre. It's so strange. Yeah, she wants attention for sure. I mean, she said that. I think that's a mostly bluster from her, though. I think it's mostly, like, false bravado for her to be like, I want people to talk about me negatively because I'd rather be talked about than not talked about at all. But then when we don't talk about her for a couple days, she fucking bitches. And then when we do talk about her, she fucking bitches and then throws a hissy fit and cry. Oh, you can cry. Oh, did you little crimey-wimey? Oh, are you mentally unwell? She's a demon!
She's a demon.
These people are fucking evil, man! This is evil! They did all this, and keep in mind that Erin is claiming that the stuff that she admits to doing in these videos is stuff she was doing while she claims she was under the impression that Charla was suicidal.
Yeah. Well, she clearly said she didn't care about my depression and anxiety. She doesn't care about people's mental health and how far she pushes them, as long as she can make content out of this. And April, I actually agree with you. Her glasses do look good on her, but I don't know why she feels insecure about them. I have no idea.
Yeah, they look fine.
Good on her. If she puts on, if she puts on decent makeup and stuff, and puts on her glasses, she looks fine.
I don't know, if you were to mix glasses with those eyelashes, there'd be like black streaks all over the inside.
Yeah, obviously, that's what I said. Decent makeup, I said.
Yeah. She's so insecure, her door is ajar. Yeah.
Huh?
The lights are on, but nobody's home. The elevator doesn't go to the top. She's not playing with the full deck. She's lost her marbles. I don't know. Do we have any conclusion? I would like to point out that I was generous. I stopped counting the number of times that she was violating the court order by talking about the court. So every time she brought up something new, I said this in court, she said this in court, would each count as one. So I was generous. So I'm pretty sure we broke 400 in these videos.
Yeah, we did. Also, I would just say at this point, I think what has happened is she's read the court order that Charla put out, and it says YouTube and all. So she has decided to move towards TikTok. I personally think that she's lazy and she won't do TikTok.
Do you think that Erin has a "if you're seeing this, I've been arrested" video?
Probably.
I think she probably does.
Yeah, because and I really hope her channel just gets yeeted at this point. YouTube doesn't even bother to delete all the videos, and they're just like, we're just gonna get rid of the channel because there are too many terms of service violations. They're like, we don't. Oh yeah,
she's a walking TOS violation for sure.
Yeah, and once that platform of hers is gone, I think so that will take care of her, in my opinion.
Her profile is really sad. OG Facebook. Where's that clip of Megan being like, if you're an OG, you don't say you're an OG?
my god, these people.
Speaking of
It's
Megan,
so cringe.
I'm giving Megan until the end of the weekend to rethink her life choices and remove the strike on the channel before I submit the counterclaim.
Sure. Let me know if you need anything from me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know the update for that on Monday. If she doesn't remove it by the chill Monday, it'll get counterclaimed, and then she'll have to actually
You mean
file.
this Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it's
just around
Saturday,
the
right?
corner.
Yeah, it's Saturday right now for me. I'm gonna give her Sunday, and then if she doesn't have it gone by Sunday, or sorry, by Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'll counterfile it. Which, okay, so what happens when it gets counterfiled is it triggers, YouTube will keep the video gone for, I think, 90 days. And then that they give, the information that there's been a counterclaim will go to Megan, then Megan will have to actually file something, so like a legal claim that she then will have to submit to YouTube to let legal know, and then she'll have to submit her information to me. Right? Now, keep in mind that, again, if she submits her information to me, whether or not that's her personal information, like where she's actually living right now because she's trying to dodge court, or if it's if she gets a lawyer to do this submission, that information I will immediately send to the court that is looking for her and to Charla, or thereby by Charla, which will mean she will be able to be served the paperwork she's trying to dodge.
Yep.
So, maybe rethink your life choices, Megan, you stupid fuck.
So you're using your paralegal to format a response? Is it?
Yeah, I have my ways to go about it. She's not gonna get my address, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
There's a few ways. There's a few ways that will prevent that. That she won't get access. She won't get my docs, at least.
Yeah.
It would be so much more entertaining if I just sued her. If I sued Megan, there's not really enough to go off of.
Yeah.
One instance of her copyright claiming a video is not exactly sue somebody worthy. At least it would have to be, maybe contextually it could be if you had like a big enough popular enough channel and a big enough popular enough video, but she would need to, she's the one who has to file, not me, because she's the one claiming I'm the one doing the violation, which is funny because it's actually you. Extra funny. Yeah, she has to step up and file a no-kidding legal document. Yes, she would have to file a legal document. Otherwise, she's just delaying the video going out. And when you do stuff like this, you can lose your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like too much money, and it's like not too much money, but it's like time and money both. Athens, right?
Well, yeah, it's a little bit her file is bullshit anyway. It's a false flag attempt, right? But on the other hand, there's also the you think Megan couldn't even afford to get a free consult for her legal issues with Charla. You think she has enough money to sue me in another country for bullshit that she's not gonna win anyway? That she knows? There's literally in that video, which I still have a copy of, she's like, oh, I don't care if it gets shown and shared around. I'm not trying to hide anything behind a paywall, or whatever the fuck she said.
Yeah, but I guess she, one clip from me about her, like, bragging about abandoning her daughter kind of set off the alarms for her, and she was like, no! I look like a bad mom.
Maybe because she's a bad mom.
Yeah, she is.
She tried to say that Charla is the reason why she doesn't want to send her kid to regular school after claiming she homeschooled her kid.
Yeah, no.
Ridiculous. Absurd. These people are fucking absurd. I'm never gonna get over Renelle telling people that I got her kid beaten up at school. Because I called her a Nazi. Because she's a Nazi! She's a demon!
She asked me in court, oh, did you call me a Nazi? I'm like, yeah, I did.
What did she do?
What did she say? She was, nothing.
She was like, oh.
She was like, okay.
I feel like these people, especially like Aaron and Renelle in particular, my experience with them when it came to the courtroom is they seem to expect the person on the stand to argue with them.
Yeah,
they
that's not
seem
what
to
we do.
think, but that's not what a witness is. That's not, a witness is there to answer questions, not argue with you, dude. That's not how it works. So, like,
And
I mean, Veda did a better job.
I know what Renelle. Yeah, I know what Renelle was trying to do. She asked me like, "Oh, why?" I think so. Well, it was Charla when she was examining me. She asked me why I was interested in all this. I'm just like, I suffer from anxiety and depression, and don't like it when people bully people with, and the stigmatization and discrimination they do. And then Renelle comes in and she's like, "Oh, so you said because anxiety and depression." I'm like, "Yeah, right." And she's like, "Oh, so you call me a Nazi?" I'm like, "Yeah." The problem is, Renelle, you didn't establish whether you have depression or anxiety. Did you establish that first? You didn't. So me calling you Nazi doesn't matter and does not affect your mental health, unless you prove to us or you prove to the court first that you also suffer from depression and anxiety. Then it's just a fucking non sequitur. Doesn't matter.
Objection relevance, Your Honor.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god, Renelle's questions were so fucking stupid.
Stupid. Yeah.
You can sue her for blocking your stream. I could, theoretically, yes. There is legal precedent to do something like that. There is, yes. It is possible. And I would win.
Renelle was also like, "Oh, you said that people talk about, two or three live streams and then they move on, but you made 6 live streams about me." I'm like, "Yeah, they were in response to you every time. If we did any live stream, they were in response to you. You were doing back and forth with us."
I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for people to realize that Renelle actually streamed about me before I streamed about her in December. I'm waiting for people to notice. Isn't Veda the only person who has hope of improving? I think... Okay, so having now looked at all of the mole messages from Megan, Veda does seem like she's not directly trying to harass Charla in those messages. It seems like she's legitimately trying to find a way to defend herself and people who she believes are her friends. Now, the result of that ends up being harassing Charla, because then those people take that information, take advantage of her, and then weaponize it against Charla in a public space, which is then harassing, but that does not actually seem to be Veda's intent. Now, that doesn't mean what she's doing is appropriate, it just means that I don't think that's her actual intention. I do think she is, if anybody is trying, it's Veda. Veda's actually trying. I think she's going about it the wrong way, and I think it's having bad results, and I think it's not going the way she wants it to go, but she is trying to do something.
She's trying to do something, but I don't know how much, how much she knows what she's doing. Like, she thinks she knows where the direction she's going, but I don't think so she has any clue. I
don't think she does either. I would agree with that.
Oh. Yeah. So, yeah.
No, she's not trying to make better content. She's not trying to be a better person, but she is trying to do her legal job, like what she believes is her legal job, to fight her case. But then after fucking Aaron absolutely screwed her, scared the shit out of her, gave her information to Renelle behind her back, and then threw her under the bus in front of everybody, including in her own friend group, she decided not to go to court. So I don't know what that looks like for Veda at this point. But Veda also has gotten off of, for the most part, off of the public stage. She still shouldn't be in DMs with those people doing that shit, but she
that's what I'm saying.
She's doing a little bit. I think she's doing better than Steve is. Steve is clearly intentionally egging people on in those DMs, and Veda is the person getting egged on in those messages.
I think so. She's just trying to survive at this point. That's what Veda is trying to do, while everyone else is just trying to create more trouble. If I might
Well,
say.
Veda's also the one with the criminal record, so there's a decent chance that she's one of the ones who's like, no, I know what this results in, and I don't want that, right?
Yeah. She's got that experience.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about how many people have been thrown under the bus over and over and over again, right? And by each other and back and forth, right? Who's driving the bus?
Steve.
Steve driving the bus? Steve's driving the bus that's fucking running everybody over. They keep jumping in the front of the bus hoping they're gonna be isekai'd into their delusional world, except that doesn't happen because it's a bus and not a truck, and they just keep getting run over. This is stupid. This is dumb.
Yeah.
You have any final thoughts?
Aaron, just stop. Or else you'll end up going to jail.
Get some help.
Just get some help. And I think so at this point you need to get off social media. Like, streaming is not for you. You cannot handle it. You cannot handle it. You cannot handle the parasocial relationships that come with being a streamer and being a content creator on YouTube. You cannot handle them. Simple as that.
I have a different thought. I have something else we should probably point out. How old is Aaron?
50s, 60s?
Let me guess.
So this is not a child. This is not a young person being dumb and making mistakes. This is a fully grown... Oh, I'm driving the bus? I might be driving the bus. I think this is Home Alone 2 and Charlotte is Kevin.
Oh, that actually is that's a good analogy. I like that.
I will point out that Home Alone 4 does have 4 people trying to get into the house instead of 2.
4, 5, 4. 4 will be Aaron, Brittany, Steve, Renelle. Yeah, 4. 4. Yeah.
I think it's important. I think it is relevant to point out how old actually Erin is. She's old enough that she ought to know better. She's not young. She's not. She should know better. Like, she knows better than to act like this in real life.
No, I doubt how. She's an.
I think her age is relevant. I think her age is a relevant piece of information.
She is an entitled white lady.
I'll just
say that.
She's a fucking Karen.
And she cannot, and because she cannot exercise that entitlement in real life, she comes on internet and on YouTube to do that.
Yeah, she's just an online Karen as opposed to a grocery store Karen.
Exactly. Because she knows, because she thinks that online, like being on YouTube and doing and being and acting like an entitled bitch won't have any consequences. But here we are today.
But so, yeah. And yet here we fucking are.
Yep.
All right. Well.
Alrighty.
Let's get out of here.
Alrighty.
Okay. Bye.
Is it just me now? Bye.
Yes, if I step beyond any of these, it's gonna cause a real ruckus. Were you crying? Oh, little baby crying? Oh, you did a little kidnapping against someone's will, and now you're all sad about it because they don't love you for that? Oh, did you do a little crimey-wimey? Oh, you doing a little rocking back and forth? Are you mentally unwell? Are you having an emotional breakdown right now? Oh, do you have the big sad? Oh, uh-oh, shit. I'm not mean. It's a demon. She's a demon. Let me guess.
Yeah, these people are fucking evil, by the way.